and you're on to Social Diary. I tell you, it's a breath of fresh air and a new beginning for the people of Ogugu Kingdom. Ogugu is in Ogu local government area of Enugu State, as they recently coronated and installed a new Igwe by the name of His Royal Highness Igwe Aloysius Chigozie Obunna. Now join me, let's go to Ogugu for this royal affair. Let's go.
The kingship is on now.
Dawn it is for the people of Ogugu in Ogu local government area of Enugu State, as His Royal Highness Igwe Aloysius Chigozie Obunna becomes a traditional ruler with the coronation and the performance of some traditional rites. Central School filled Ogugu Valley for the presentation of staff of office and celebration attracted different dignitaries. Of His Royal Highness Igwe Aloysius Chigozie Obunna and family into the arena charged the entire atmosphere.
It's a new dawn. Ndị young one na young man nọ n'ugwu ha kwakọrọ ihe ihe.
Then came the official presentation of the staff of office to the traditional ruler of Ogugu Kingdom by the Commissioner for Local Government, Rural Development and Chieftaincy Affairs, Dikin Oko Obodo.
On behalf of His Excellency, I hand over this staff of office to you. This an emblem of royal authority in this land. We call it also a scepter of righteousness. We call it a scepter of truth. A scepter of fairness in the handling of affairs of this community. As you handle affairs of this community, God will be with you. Amen. That you will do good to all manner of people. Amen. That you will dispense justice to all manner of people. Amen. Irrespective of interest. You will not take side with any matter that is not good. But you take side with that which is right. And the community will grow in righteousness. Congratulations. I want to use this particular opportunity to call on the good people of Occupation Kingdom, Naoke Mawai, to join hands with your king to rebuild this community. One person must always be the leader, not two persons at a time. I want to appeal to those who contested for this obviously exalted throne to join hands, because the community lives where we go, so that we shall all have something to hand over to our children.
I believe that we will bring honor, greater success and development to this community. I believe that we will be a king known for truth, integrity, progress, dynamism, and more importantly, unity and vision for the community. And I pray that the people of the Ogugu community will come and support him. He's a man of large heart. He's a man of loves everybody. He's caring and giving. With a little support, Ogugu will go higher. I don't know how to explain it. It is marvelous, and it is by the grace of God, because it is not easy. It's only God that can do that. So we are saying, let all the honor, glory be unto my God, Heavenly Father, and the others that join us to celebrate this. I'm so happy. I thank God for my brother. I thank God for today, for making my brother the king of Ogugu Kingdom. I thank God, in the name of God, guide my brother in any way he's going to ascend this seat as the Igwe of Ogugu Kingdom. I pray that you will lead this kingdom to success. I have been doing it even before now, and I pray that he will continue to do it.
The joy, the laughter, the celebration in Ogugu simply shows that His Royal Highness Igwe Aloysius Chigozie Ogbonna is the chosen one. I welcome you back from Ogugu Kingdom, and I hope you enjoyed the entire show. Did you see the way, the ambience, the atmosphere of joy and happiness? It simply shows that His Royal Highness Igwe Aloysius Chigozie Ogbonna is well accepted by his people, and I will not fail to say a very big congratulations to the latest Igwe in town. Now from Ogugu, I'll be taking you to the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, where the Nsukka Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, in collaboration with the Nsukka Professionals Lagos branch, organized a program tagged Rethinking Nsukka Economic Development Strategies. This program is all about putting Nsukka in the map to move them forward. Nsukka Economic Development and Investment Forum, NEDIF, the Nsukka Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, in collaboration with Nsukka Professional Association Lagos, recently held an event with the theme Rethinking Nsukka Economic Development Strategies. The event, which took place at Princess Alexandria Auditorium, PAA, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, was focused on how to reposition Nsukka Zone and the recovery of her pride of place in commerce, agriculture, innovation, and the economy generally. Chairman of the occasion, Professor Osita Obu, during his opening remarks, noted that building a successful enterprise demands hard work, dedication, and resilience, while emphasizing the importance of cultivating the right mindset for business growth.
Our mindset must be such that even when IQ, but even emotional intelligence, one that drives us to go into businesses and do things and be achievers. The final point I want to make, as we gather here to re-engineer the industry in Nsukka, the mayors are critical. They cannot continue to behave like village headmasters. They have to rise and see themselves as entrepreneurs, as ones that can partner with private sector to re-engineer the economy.
The president of Nsukka Chamber of Commerce, Mines and Agriculture, Barrister Sam Otobeze, while presenting his welcome address, stated that the purpose of the occasion was to raise awareness and inspire a paradigm shift with the aim to empower Nsukka people to think differently and invest in agriculture, which will help to bring the needed development through productivity as they cultivate their agri-lands, innovation through the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, that will provide a platform for cutting-edge research while leveraging on their connectivity to other states.
It is a very great thing to thank God that we have everything that it takes in this area to be great. And I can't say it more than the professionals who are here to say. And I want to leave you by just few things to say, look, what we are looking for are people to give us the brightest ideas on how to move Nsukka forward. We've got the best university, one of the best premier universities in Africa. But where are we today? We are not tapping from the resources of the university. And the purpose of this meeting, basically, one, to steer our people right, to the right direction. To say, look, gentlemen, if it is good with you, if it is okay with you in London, in America, In Lagos, in Abuja, we need to think for those who still have not gotten the right direction.
The president later called on other stakeholders to join hands with Nsukka people to achieve this dream, as he made 3 key requests to the office of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Enugu State.
We're here to see how we will make the dream of the governor to raise 30 billion come to reality. From research, it's obvious that we will make more than 50 billion. That's an understatement. Nsukka alone can make that money. But it takes the government partnership to make it happen, both state and federal. Your Excellency, please, kindly, for the good of the economic growth of this state, designate the Nsukka Cultural Zone as a priority economic development zone. Secondly, we ask passionately for the establishment of Nsukka Chamber and Enugu State Government Joint Investment Facilitation Desk. Finally, but not all, but the key, to kindly give us a permanent site with an office complex for the chamber.
Next were goodwill messages, starting with our former Deputy Governor of Enugu State, His Excellency Dr. Okechukwu Itanyi, who stated that to unlock the potentials in Nsukka Zone, there is need for partnership between the state and local government, which will help drive development, create opportunities, and improve the lives of the people.
It's important that the Chamber of Commerce and any other organization must partner with the state government and the local governments to move Nsukka forward. Number 2 is that I must commend late Nnamdi Azikiwe for bringing UNN to Nsukka. Because if it was not for him, this university would not be here. I also want to commend Dr. Samuel Nish for bringing Manuka University to our Nsukka. It is the largest single investment by the private sector in this state. And I'm proud that it's an investment brought by Nsukka. These two institutions have empowered our people in education, in whatever aspect of empowerment to become successful today.
Honorable Barrister Ugo Ferdinand Ukweze, Chairman, Igbezi South Local Government Area, and Vice Chairman, Algon, Enugu State, also had this to say.
Governor looks out for where economy is discussed. He looks out for a platform where economy is taught, platform for where people can be brought in and their minds enlarged so that they can think globally when it comes to economy. If he doesn't think in that direction, tell me why His Excellency will designate a rural environment such as Igbezi South as an urban area. It is in order to expand our mind so that we can think beyond the primitivity of our background, so that we can think globally. So once again, the time is now. Our name is to get to the map of the economy of Nigeria, where when you click, where can we find so products is in Nsukka land.
The Director General, Women Chamber of Commerce, Industry, Mines and Agriculture, National, Eribo Wayemi, ably represented by Barrister Mrs. Anne Ezako from Asaba Women Chamber of Commerce, says that she's delighted to see women playing a vital role in driving economic growth and development in Nsukka Zone.
This launch is more than a ceremony, it's a declaration. A declaration that Nsukka is ready to harness the brilliance, creativity, and resilience of our women to drive inclusive economic growth in the declaration that we all are building an ecosystem where women are not only participants in commerce, but architects of innovation and prosperity.
The Executive Governor of Enugu State, His Excellency Dr. Peter Ndibisimba, ably represented by the Commissioner for Finance and Economic Planning, Honorable Dr. Nathaniel Emeka Urana, stated that the only obstacle to starting and completing projects is often self, reflecting the mindset of the executive governor. He highlighted notable achievements of His Excellency and emphasized the people's role in driving development in Nsukka.
For Nsukka to become a center of investment, for us to really achieve what we want, there is need for us to play our own role. Playing our own role is believing that you can do it without the help of anybody, even the government. If we don't have that belief in us, even if government come to support us, it will not be sustainable. So the first thing we should do, which I think we have a father there, our father there is the professor Ositobu, is changing the mindset of our people to ensure that we take the responsibility ourselves and ensure that we are accountable for what is supposed to develop in Nsukka.
The keynote speaker, Professor Franklin Nemeka Ugu, PhD, emphasized that Nsukka's development hinges on changing its thinking level, setting goals, and adopting a positive mindset free from fear. He concluded that better leadership is key to unlocking Nsukka's potential, describing it as a gold mine waiting to be tapped.
I believe that in Nsukka, with the proper leadership, which we are supposed to start pursuing, and luckily we have our bishops that will help us to provide better leadership. I believe that Nsukka can achieve what they want to achieve. That is sort of like the greatest danger in times of turbulence. It's not the turbulence. It is to act with yesterday's logic. We cannot continue to say that Nsukka will say Nsukka. Everybody was 20 years ago. We cannot continue like that. So I'm saying and feeling that summary of all these things goes back to the book, When I Only Get It, which is development and attitude. Once we agree together that this can be done, then it will be done.
The event also featured a panel session consisting of erudite scholar Professor Roslyn Chinwe Ona and a renowned philanthropist, entrepreneur, and dedicated advocate for education and community development, Dr. Sam Maduko Nishi. Moderator of the session was the Anglican Bishop of Nsukka Diocese, the Right Reverend Aloysius Abo, popularly known as Papa Nsukka.
What do you think communities within Nsukka will do to protect themselves and to make our community safe for the agriculture we want to get into?
It's not only a government job. If you see something, say something. And it is security is everybody's business. Until the stakeholders of every community own it up themselves that it is our responsibility to keep our place free and safe and sound.
It is us, the Nsukka that will on our own decide to go back home and develop our place before others begin to come. And then if we don't come here to do it, nobody will come here to do it for us. Because those things that are supposed to attract outsiders are not here. The only thing we have is this university. And then how do we do from university? We have to go to school, get properly educated, and then go and get a trade, go and get a skill.
Local government institutions have various ways of keying into development of Nsukka. What we find is that through transparency, we handle that. There's no fairness in the distribution. Some of the things that are meant for the people are, they leak out, find themselves in the market and so on and so forth. So this is an area. With the new mandate, the council should focus on that. Make sure that these inputs that come get to the farmers.
The moderator concluded by saying that the panel sitting is not an end in itself, but the beginning of many more positive journey towards development for Nsukka people. The spiritual father of the day, Reverend Father Professor Godfrey Ona, the Catholic Bishop of Nsukka Diocese, while speaking, stressed that as servants of God, they will continue to do their best, stating that attitude matters a whole lot.
This is my constant experience for 20 years. Mentality. Mindset, attitude. Every other can come up and marry the right
and for the benefit of your brothers and sisters. Do it, irrespective of whatever anybody will say.
President, Nsukka Chamber of Commerce, Mines and Agriculture, Barrister Sam Otobeze, also in the course of the event, unveiled the digital data warehouse for Nsukka Zone to facilitate easy access to information and link buyers and sellers. Inauguration of the Women Wing Nsukka Chamber of Commerce, Wasima, was next. Group photograph by both guests and resource persons brought the event to a close.
I welcome you back from the Princess Alexandra Auditorium, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, and I hope you've learned one or two things about industry, economics, commerce, and how to move the Nsukka people forward. I want to say a very big congratulations to the entire organizers of this program. It's a wrap on today's package, but remember that next week is still a date, and if you want to be part of the show, just hit us up with the numbers on your screen, or you can come to our marketing division for your inquiries. My name is Amuli Onyekawu. I'll be here next week. See you then. Bye.